Thank you for tuning in to another great video by Destiny. Over the years, Margaret Lomas has answered hundreds of viewer questions about many aspects of property investing. Here's one of them.
Hi Margaret, I'm looking to buy my first investment property. I already have my own home, which we have a fair bit of equity in. We will use that equity to finance the next deposit. Do we have to have access to that equity to put down as a deposit at the contract signing? Or can we sign a contract with 100% of the purchase value subject to finance? Well, Samuel, congratulations on being ready to take this first step. As it's likely that you might be looking for an investment property anywhere in Australia, it's important that you understand the differences which exist in every state in terms of how a property is transacted and the procedure for deposits. The deposit required in every state is different. For example, in New South Wales it's 10% upon signing the contract, while in complete contrast, a Queensland purchase attracts an initial deposit of whatever you can negotiate, with a balance deposit to be paid upon contract becoming unconditional. The other states fall somewhere in between. In your case, the entire amount of your deposit is tied up as equity in other property. While you can use your own cash to make a deposit, this isn't advised. This is because if you use your own cash, you can't subsequently repay yourself from the loan that you get to buy the property, because this payment to you is considered by the tax office to be a personal drawing. It then loses the ability for the interest incurred on this amount to be claimed as a deduction. Now, you've got two ways that you can get to this deposit and still maintain full deductibility without using your own cash. Firstly, you can approach the lender even before you find a property and set up a line of credit loan using your current property equity. This line of credit loan then sits undrawn, and the moment you find a property, it's available for you to draw from to make the deposit. As long as the funds from this debt are only ever used for and connected to an investment property, they are fully deductible. Or the second thing you can do is you can instead get a deposit bond. A deposit bond is an insurance policy which guarantees to the vendor that if you renege and don't proceed with the purchase, your forfeited deposit is paid by them. A deposit bond has a fee which is often less than the interest on the deposit if you were to use loan funds. But be warned, while the insurance company does pay the forfeited deposit, they still chase you to get it back. Now, this is only of concern if you withdraw from the purchase after your contract has become unconditional. Whatever you decide, it's important to get guidance from a qualified person who can be sure that you structure this correctly, because getting it wrong can be a tax nightmare. It's also important that before you get started, you become educated. Do a lot of reading and find a great property investment course to do first.
I would have wasted all my days in a dream. That's where I know you'll always be.